My life. Hello. Am I live? Every time live, I ask this question because I really cannot see myself. If you are here and you're watching, please comment so that I know it's working. Hey, hi Ting Wen, hi Ting Wen. Wow, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm live, right? Can you hear me? Okay, if you are here, do help me like and share. So just for your information, the live is streaming on my personal page and my Power Up Happiness Facebook page also, and also my YouTube channel lah. Okay, so this is my third solo live. Still very nervous. So maybe I'll wait a bit to see who is coming. Hi Bien! Hello, hello, hello! Wow, so honored to have you here. So I assume you can hear me? Can? Is the video good? Is the voice good? Like and share already. Wow, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm trying to see myself. I have my tablet here in front of me. Okay. Wow. Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, so today I have a guest with me, but let me see, should I start already? Or should I wait a bit? Okay, everything is loud and clear, very good. Today I don't want to use my earpiece. Actually the earpiece, right, is for me to hear myself only. So I decided to not use the earpiece today. Okay, so wow, thank you, Bien. So okay, before I start, do you have any questions? I always ask people to share question. Yes, start. Okay, hi Jonathan. Hi, thank you so much for coming. Jonathan, are you going to be my note taker today? Are you going to be my note taker and you know, type notes? Okay. Yes lah, Jonathan say yes. Okay, let me see. Okay, Jonathan didn't reply me, but I assume he's helping me. Okay, hi everybody. I'm Eunice, so I'm live again today. Today is 4th May, Tuesday, right? Today is the start of a week for some of you. If you are on holiday yesterday, if you then this is the first working day for you, all right? But if you have worked yesterday, then this is the second working day for you. How have you been? Good, I hope. Happy? Okay, so let me start. Okay, so today at the corner here, okay, I put a white background today so that the words are clearer. So in my last live, I talked about my drawing journey, right? And my drawing as a hobby and how it has benefited me. So very interestingly, James watched my previous live, and then he shared with me about how soccer being his hobby last time also benefited him. So that's why I've invited him on the show. However, he can't be here with me live, so I've got him on video, and I'm going to ask him to share about how soccer as a hobby has benefited him. Okay, so without any delay, I'm going to share. Okay, maybe I just share his first video first. Okay, this is the first time I'm sharing a video, so let me see how to share this. Okay.
Owning a soccer school as well as started coaching.
Okay, so this is James. He loves soccer, and if you want to contact him, his Facebook link is on the screen, and his LinkedIn is on the screen. Okay, so I'll let him do a little bit of introduction.
Hi Eunice, thanks for the invite for next week. Just want to apologize that.
Okay, sorry, I think it's a bit. Is it a bit soft? I'll replay it. Okay.
Hi Eunice, thanks for the invite for next week live session. I just want to apologize that I couldn't make it next Tuesday, as there are a lot of meetings already scheduled during that morning. So I was just thinking that at least I will do this personal sharing as you have requested, so that I have something to share with the audience that you'll be within. Basically, the topic that I'm going to share is how soccer as a hobby has benefited me. There are basically 4 points that I just want to share with everybody. But before going to that, just a brief introduction of myself. So besides doing soccer as a hobby, it was a hobby before, but I have actually expanded upon it by.
Okay, thanks Tingwen for the feedback. Okay, let me increase the volume. Okay, and then I'll try again. Thank you for your patience.
Hi Eunice, thanks for the invite for next week live session. I just want to apologize that I couldn't make it next Tuesday, as there are a lot of meetings already scheduled during that morning. So I was just thinking that at least I will do this personal sharing as you have requested, so that I have something to share with the audience that you'll be within. Basically, the topic that I'm going to share is how soccer as a hobby has benefited me. There are basically 4 points that I just want to share with everybody. But before going to that, just a brief introduction of myself. So besides doing soccer as a hobby, it was a hobby before, but I have actually expanded upon it by owning a soccer school as well as started coaching kids in soccer. So besides doing this, of course, I have other aspects of my life that I'm doing. So feel free to look into my Facebook profile as well as my LinkedIn profile on the things that I'm doing. Basically more on the transformation activities for other people as well as for companies.
Okay, so were you all able to hear the second time about James' introduction? Can hear? Am I still online? Could you all hear? Were you all able to hear the first intro video? Okay, you let me know, okay? I want to yeah, I want to I want to have a special mention about this. Still online, Jonathan. Jonathan, can hear or not? Can hear or not? The second time I play the video. Okay, so this is James. Okay, James, his profiles are here if you want to contact him. Did you notice a signature? Did you notice a signature on his photo? That signature is done by me. Okay, so very honored to have James commission me to do his signature. Okay, so if you want any signature designs, please contact me. Okay, Jonathan says it's soft. Okay, let me try and see what I can do. Okay, so do you have tips for me? I'm using StreamYard. I don't know why the voice is low. Okay, but I have switched on the volume already. So let me move on. Okay, let me move on to the first point. Okay, so I invited James to share about his hobbies and how his hobby soccer has benefited him. So now we hear him out on the first benefit. Okay, it's very interesting benefit.
To adult, soccer has always been a thing that so back to the question on or back to the topic on the four points that I'm going to share. So first point is that imagination works magic, and there is no stopping in what kind of things you can actually imagine. So I just expound upon this point is that I was a kid, and as I grew from a kid to a teenager to adult, soccer has always been a thing that I always been with me, and I've been very passionate about. I have not reached the stage of being a superstar player or a national team player, but it has been part of my life as I always long for the desire to play with other players, as well as the combination with my friends as well in playing soccer. And I get to know many different friends as well. So but the point about the imagination aspect of it is that I reached the point where it's so longing for this game that even before I sleep, I would actually visualize or start to imagine how I can actually play in different positions, scoring goals, as well as how I simulate balls passing to me and moving into good positions to score goals. So a lot of visualization or imagining how I can actually win a game in soccer, as well as scoring spectacular goals in tremendous different ways and fashions how I can do it. So the point is that like I said, imagination works magic, because as you play these kind of scenarios in your mind, and when it comes to the reality of the actual situation where you can actually do it, that really gives you tremendous joy, because this imagination itself, you know that basically there's no stopping how much you can actually do such spectacular events, and to the point where you actually do it in actual situation. I mean, it does give you tremendous joy knowing that. So yeah, imagination works magic, and there's no stopping how imagination that you can do in certain events. So if you have a hobby that you like, and there's imagination that comes with it, yeah, I certainly think that it would actually help.
Okay, so don't know who is still here with me, but as James has shared, soccer has given him a space to imagine. So if you play sports, if you play any, I think even musical instruments, I think you would know what James means. So sometimes you love the activity so much that you start to visualize like okay, if this scenario happens, how am I going to defend? How am I going to attack, right? So I think the first benefit is it gives us space for imagination, which is really good. Yeah, so I think this can also be applied to other areas of our lives. For example, if you are going up on a big stage to speak, right? You can also visualize or imagine that it's a great speech, right? Or it's a great one. And if we put good thoughts into a future event, I'm sure that the future event will be good, right? Okay, so please comment. Otherwise, it's really weird to talk to myself. Okay, I shared a very interesting comment from James as we were communicating about the video. So I told him that it's really weird for me to do solo live because I'm talking to myself. And then when he did the video for me, he said, yeah, it's pretty weird to talk to the camera. So yeah, please comment, okay, if you are here, or even if you watch the replay, please comment. Okay, so that's the first benefit. It gives us space for imagination. Let me now share the second benefit. Okay, so second one.
Thing that you always dream of and something you're passionate.
Let me rewind
I would
it.
think that soccer, like any other forms of hobbies, like painting, acting, or even drawing, as what Eunice has shared in her last session. All of these activities, I would think, it can form as part of expression for one person. So soccer, like this is nothing different. Same, in fact, soccer also have many different aspects of how you can actually express yourself to it. In fact, there are many different elements in a game of soccer. So you can think about each individual skills. You can think about the team play. You can think about moving into positions. You can think about the vision and the creativity in how you pass the ball to others, and each of this can be expressed in a certain way in a game of soccer, and there are so many elements to it. Even the strategy and how you score different goals, and so all these are actually forms of expression, and there are players or superstars that actually has done and with the form of expression they actually do. So look for hobbies that you're good at. Look for hobbies that you love to do, because all this will help form ways of expression that it can actually benefit you. Okay, and third point is basically turn your passion and hobby into something.
Oh, okay. So let me stop the video there for a while. So the second benefit, do you catch the second benefit? Jonathan, help me type notes. So did you catch the second benefit? What's the topic about, Nicholas Yong? Okay, so Nicholas is asking. Okay, I didn't put the, let me see. Okay, so I answer Nicholas. Okay, so I have this topic actually from hobby to career. But I had to remove it to make it like that so that I could share James' video. Okay, so in last live, quickly to answer Nicholas Yong. Oh, Nicholas Yong, it's you. Okay, I didn't realize you are here. Hi. Okay, so in my last live, I talked about keeping a hobby alive and how it has benefited me. So for me, I shared about my drawing journey. So after that, James saw my life and he shared with me about how soccer benefited him. So I actually invited him to join me today live, but he's busy today. And so I got him to record some videos for me. Okay, so just now he shared about his second laugh out loud. Yeah, hi Nicholas, sorry. I'm surprised that you're here. So when I saw your name, I didn't think about you. Okay, so thank you for coming. So yeah, so James was sharing about the benefit of soccer for him. Yeah, and he has covered the second point. So let me share his third one. Let me share the third one. Okay, his third
actually
benefit.
help you in the along the way.
Sorry.
Third point is turn your passion and hobby into something meaningful or purposeful. For myself, in 2016, actually, I reached a point where I felt that there was no growth in my life, and I was, in fact, searching for something meaningful. So I was inspired when I saw somebody actually start to coach. Soccer to the kids, and I think, oh, why not to explore this idea, and I decided to do so. So I embarked on my journey to learn more about coaching, as well as eventually started a own school of mine. Of course, starting something new is not easy. Three Kids was born in 2016. Along the way, I must say, is you will face a lot of challenges as well as rejections while starting something new. Of course, what helps me along the way is that I managed to meet people that can help you along the way, that supports you. If you can manage to accomplish all your objectives along the way, that would actually help you to go even further in what you have started. To be honest, at times I also feel like, why am I doing this? I'm doing this alone, and why don't I just quit? But you always have to think back about your why. Why do you want to start this, the hobby itself, or start something that you always dream of and something you're passionate about? Getting small wins and small steps in accomplishing what you set out to be will actually help you in the long run. So I hope that helps.
Okay, so third benefit, okay, for James Ng was, he managed to turn his hobby, which is soccer, into something meaningful and purposeful. So he started a soccer school. So if you want to get your kids onto his, to learn soccer from him or his team, please get in touch with James. Okay, yeah, so that's the third benefit. Okay, so maybe I quickly share, let him share about the fourth benefit. Okay, I think the fourth benefit is pretty amazing. Okay, pretty amazing. So let me give him the screen.
The last point is basically to make an impact to the community. So since 2016, the school has been around until now. I've been transforming children and coaching children from someone who doesn't know how to play soccer to someone who can at least gain the foundational skills in playing soccer. So I transform kids in that way. I'll coach them, and it gives me tremendous joy to actually be with the kids, transforming them and coaching them, and spending time with them. And at the end of it, the end point when they can actually start playing good football, and you make an impact to them, and the parents feel appreciated. I mean, that really helps and gives you tremendous satisfaction out of it. So yeah, these are the 4 points. First is basically imagination works wonders. So second, hobby can be a form of expression. Thirdly is basically turn your passion and hobby into something meaningful and purposeful. And lastly, once you reach your end point and you're beginning to know that you can actually make an impact to people, so the last point will be make an impact to the community. Alright, that's all for my sharing, and yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, see you. Bye.
Okay, so that was the 4 benefits that James shared with us. Any comments? Do you have a hobby? Would you like to share with me your hobby? Today is quite quiet lah. Is it because it's the first day of work for some of you? Okay, so Nicholas, are you still there? You want to share about your hobby? Nicholas, what's your hobby? I don't know your hobby. You want to share? Oh, Jonathan. Okay, I know Jonathan's hobby is cooking. So Jonathan, next session is your turn to share about how cooking has benefited you, okay? Okay, so nobody comments, so I'm talking to the camera again. My hobby is... Hey, hi! Hey, hi, Edwin! Hi, Joy, thanks for joining us. Oh, your hobby is singing. So interesting. Where do you sing? Can you share where do you sing? Do you perform or do you just sing at home? Now cannot go karaoke, right? Do you sing at home? And do you want to share how singing has benefited you? So like James said, any hobby gives us space to imagine and also gives us a form a way to express ourselves. Okay, so so Evan sings at home. Yeah. Okay, so actually I also like singing. Bedroom singing or bathroom singing. Yeah. So I think singing, right, if you know about singing, the same song, same lyrics, same melody, sung by different people, is presented very, very differently. Okay, so yeah, it's our very unique way of expressing something. Yeah, so singing comes through as a very strong form of expressing yourself also. Okay, so wow, do you want to share what? Tingwen, she sing for you now. Cannot. Wow, Tingwen asked made me very shy eh. No lah, I'm not a singer, okay, though I like to sing. I think a lot of people like to sing, right? Do you like to sing, Tingwen? Okay, singing is very good for, let me see let me share. Yes, I feel happy and it's a form of stress relieving. Yes. So I do agree. I do agree very much with Edwin. You know, sometimes when we get very stressed, we want to shout at somebody, right? We raise our voice. So if we can sing loudly, then we can avoid raising our voice at someone, right? Okay, so Tingwen, what is your hobby? Do you want to share your hobby? Before I go to the next topic, okay, because next topic I'm going to talk about Reiki. Anybody wants to share? So Nicholas, I don't know your hobby. Let me see. Jonathan. Haha, you know it. Yeah, Jonathan likes to cook. So there's soccer, there's drawing from me, there's cooking from Jonathan, there's singing from Edwin. What else? What other hobbies? Anybody? Okay. I don't know what is your hobby at Tingwen. Okay, I'm sure everybody has a hobby, okay? It's an activity that you like to do. It need not be need not be a very complicated one. It can be writing, okay, if you like to write. It can be photography. Yeah. Okay, so since nobody else is sharing about their hobbies, I'm going to talk about the next topic. Okay, I'm going to talk about health is happiness. Okay, so so my brand is Power Up Happiness. If you still don't know me by now, you can pop by my page, my Facebook page, Power Up Happiness, and I'm also on YouTube, Power Up Happiness, and I also got my my web page up already. Okay, so poweruphappiness.com. So please feel free to go and check it out. Okay, please help me to like my Facebook page. Okay, Power Up Happiness Facebook page. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, help me like, because by liking you will help to spread more happiness to more people. Okay, I think in this world it doesn't harm to feel happier, right? No harm, right? Okay, so I'm going to talk about Reiki now. In life, we usually revolve around 3 circles, I would say. So it's wealth, relationships, and also health. Okay, we can't get very far from these 3 circles. So today I'll talk about health. Okay, so to me, health forms a big part of happiness. Okay, if you don't agree, you can share your alternative views. If you don't share, I assume you take my view. Okay, so don't be so quiet, okay? Because it's really weird to talk to myself. Okay, so I'll share about Reiki. So I don't like to go into details, but foundationally or primarily, everything from living thing to non-living thing, down to the very, very small part is actually an atom. Okay, so and if and every second or every moment, atoms are vibrating. Okay, and when atoms vibrate, that's when energy is being emitted. Oh, hi Rick, nice to have you. Is it your lunchtime? Nice to have you. Yeah, health is important, happiness too. Yeah, so there are 3 pillars, right? Wealth, health, and relationships. I think if we manage them well, we will have more happiness. Okay, so happiness is like a state of being, state of mind, state of your emotions. Okay, so yeah, so I was sharing about Reiki. So foundationally, everything is an atom. Okay, living and non-living, and every moment an atom is vibrating, and when the atom vibrates, that's how energy is being emitted. Okay, so energy is everywhere. Energy is in our thoughts, it's in our beliefs, it's in our words, and our actions. I'm not sure how much you have experienced this energy. Sometimes, like if we wake up and then we have a bad gut feel, right? Like for example, if you wake up and then you don't feel good, and if you keep focusing on this not so good emotions, you realize that your day will not be so smooth. Okay, because the energy is like not so good. Okay, so there are techniques to break away from feeling low, break away really fast, and then start feeling like a lot of joy and happiness, and then when you start your day, everything around you that happens will bring in that joy and happiness. Okay, it will, you can call it law of attraction, which I seldom use this word, this phrase. Okay, so that's a little bit about energy. So what is Reiki? Okay, Reiki is simply so there's energy everywhere, right? So in the whole universe, that's so big, that's lots and lots of energy. So Reiki is simply training yourself to be able to direct the energy from the universe to living things and non-living things. Okay, so when the energy flows, so in Chinese we call it qi. Okay, so when the energy flows, everything else will flow freely. Okay, when the energy is stuck, a lot of other things get manifested, including physical symptoms, emotional state, and mental state. Okay, so long story short, that's Reiki. And okay, so in practicing Reiki, right, I'm just like the garden hose, okay, bringing water to the plants. Okay, so as a Reiki practitioner, I'm just directing the energy only. Okay, the whatever absorption of the energy and the use of the energy is done by you, okay, or the client or the person. Okay, so long story short, that's what Reiki is. And so any comments? I think some of you tried Reiki, right? By me. You can comment if you want, so that again, I don't need to talk to myself. Okay, help me a bit, okay? Comment a bit lah. Okay, so while waiting for comments, I will go to the next point. Okay, how did I get in touch with Reiki, and why do I do Reiki? So if you know me, I'm actually a MAP practitioner. Okay, MAP stands for Make Anything Possible. So in that practice, we do face-to-face MAP practice. So we will be on Zoom, and then we will be looking into how we can use powerful words, powerful words to talk to the person's subconscious, and then we can actually change a lot of things. Okay, so I don't want to talk too much of the theory here lah. Okay, if you want, you can ask me. I can send you videos and all, but this is more like a chit chat session for you to ask questions, though I'm not seeing questions. Okay, so okay, my journey in Reiki actually started pretty strangely, because many years ago I had a big shift in my mindset about health. Okay, so I'm not sure about your view and mindset about health, but generally I see a lot of people getting sick, and then after that, wow, hi Yuki, hi. I'm so excited you're here. Hello. Thank you for making that note for me. Thank you. Wow, I'm very excited. You can see my smile bigger already. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for dropping by. Wow. Okay, so little mention about Yuki. She's having live every Saturday morning to teach dancing. Okay, so please check out her page, her personal page, and she teaches really cool dance moves and warm-up exercises too before dancing. So yeah, please check out her page. Yeah, Yuki, we support each other, right? Okay, so back to my journey, how I started. So a few years back, I observed, I observed that everybody, when we get sick, what do you usually do? Okay, maybe you can help to comment. No, when you get sick, what do you? You have a great smile, love it. Thank you. You have a pretty smile, and I love to see your dishes. Right, you're a great cook. Yeah, I really enjoy looking at the photos of your dishes. Yes, thank you, babe. Thank you. Yeah, okay, so talking about health, so a lot of people, when we get sick, what do? We are so trained to go and see the doctor. Of course, we need a medical certificate. Okay, we can't like not go to work and not go to school without a medical certificate. So habitually we go to the doctor, and I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it, but what is the mindset of going to the doctor actually? Do you like just go to the doctor for medication and then take the pills? I don't know, and then move on with your life. So I was very reliant on medication, and I never thought about how the body heals actually. So a few years ago, I had a big shift, and then I realized that wow, all the healing is done by the body. Okay, all the healing is very important point. I'm talking, so I cannot type notes. But all the healing is done by the body, okay, and it's done by the immune system, to be specific. And how does medication help? Medication helps us to feel better. Okay, so it doesn't heal us, it helps us to feel better, so that the body can heal, maybe feel better, and then you're happier, and then you can heal faster. Okay, see doctor. Yeah, Edwin says see doctor. So see doctor, take medication, and then life goes on, right? So have a thought about this. Okay, if you keep feeding your, okay, I'm not talking about major illnesses, I'm not talking about COVID-19 issues here, I'm just talking about very simple, like symptoms, okay, like a runny nose or churning tummy. Okay, Now, if you keep giving the body medication, and our body is very, very smart, what happens to the body? The body becomes reliant, actually. Yeah, right? So it's like parenting, right? So if you have a child and you keep helping the child to guiding him to do his homework, even when he or she is like 13 years old, then where's the learning from the child, right? The child becomes very reliant on the parent if the parent keep helping the child to do the homework. Okay, so that was my big shift in health, and then that actually I think that started my journey about learning about healing. So my perspectives changed. Okay, so now I'm more interested in like energy. Okay, because healing takes place when there's nourishment, and when there's nourishment and nurturing, right? That's where healing takes place, and healing takes place only when there's a very safe and gentle environment. When I'm sick, I actually go fasting, let my body rest so my body can concentrate on repair healing. Yes, yeah. So okay, so you go fasting. Okay, so I think it's good that you're exploring like ways to help your body heal. Yeah, so there are many ways. So let's try to keep our mindset open. Okay. Yeah. Where was I? Yeah. So healing takes place when there's a safe environment, and when there's nurturing and nourishment. Okay. So okay. So how I got to know about Reiki was that when I shifted my mindset, right, and then I started to observe. I started to get more curious, and I observe about how people around me have illnesses and how they recover. So I noticed that often, okay, I'm not sure if you agree with me or you notice this, there are often, right, people with symptoms, or like there are people who know that they are not well. Okay, maybe you feel breathless easily, or you just know that your body is not well, but you go to the A&E, you go to the hospital, and you do like all sorts of tests, and you are declared medically fit. Okay, I'm not sure if you have ever experienced this, or you have friends who have had these experiences. The virus actually become immune to the antibiotics if you rely too much. Yes, Evan said a very, very good point. So antibiotics do kill. No, antibiotics don't kill virus. Okay, so I take this opportunity to clarify. Antibiotics kill bacteria. Okay, not virus. Okay, so virus is killed by the immune system. Okay, so great. Thank you so much for your comment. Yeah, so I'm not sure about you, but I noticed that there are around me, I start to see more people with symptoms, but yet they are medically cleared. Okay, so what happened was I had a close friend who happened to be one of them, and then she tried Reiki, and I saw how Reiki has helped her. Okay, helped her. So she did Reiki over a long period of time because she was having some issues, and she was really declared medically cleared or medically healthy. Okay, but the symptoms were so strong that we all know. I mean, it makes sense to know that she's not she's not okay. Yeah, so she tried Reiki, and then I got curious. I saw how Reiki benefited her, and then I got curious. Then I also tried. Okay, so I tried as a client, and interestingly, I found that I'm pretty sensitive to energy. Not very, but I could feel energy flowing in my body. I started to have sensations. Okay, when I was a client. So then I got really, really interested, and then I got myself certified. Too much Panadol can. Oh yes, Erin. Very good point. Very good point. So if you watch my, is it the first or the second live? So today is the third live, right? Okay, actually I lost count of my live, but there was one session that I shared about Dixon Lee. Okay, one of my previous live, I shared about Dixon Lee, a swim coach, and I met him because his story was so captivating. he was relying on painkillers. So he had a corporate job and he was relying on painkillers for pain. So he had like some pain, I think, at the neck area. So probably the spine was a bit not aligned. So he was relying on painkillers so that he can get back to work. So I totally understand, because I was from the corporate world and I really couldn't take MC. Oh no, I would say that I'm so responsible. I hope my ex-bosses are listening. Okay, I was so busy, okay, that when I'm sick, I really just take like medicine and I don't rest at home. Okay, so I tortured my body when I was in corporate world. Okay, because the stress level is really high, so not going to work for one day gave me like piles of work for the next few days. Okay, so the consequence of resting at home to heal was overtime, more and more overtime for the next few days. So that didn't fit really well with me lah. Okay, but that was when I was relying on medication. So, but a few years back, I managed to break free from the mindset. Okay, so now I value healing. Okay, resting and healing. Okay, so yeah, so I was sharing about my I was sharing how I observed that people had like symptoms but are declared medically cleared, okay, medically fit, medically healthy, but complementary healing like Reiki and all that could help. So that's why I was very, very interested and I got myself certified also. So as you know, I'm also a MAP practitioner. So when I do MAP sessions, right, with so the clients have to come on Zoom face to face with me and we have to talk through some issues. I mean, we don't talk a lot, but we have to like at least identify the objective of the session, right? And I realized that I started to see a pattern. Okay, I started to see that some of the clients were so stressed that even getting on Zoom got a bit tiring. And then I thought, hey, maybe because healing, right? So okay, I try to see things as a system. Like it's not always like one part, you know, not always like the screw drop, then you fit the screw. Not in that kind of view. So I thought that Reiki could complement in the whole healing journey for my clients. So that's why I started Reiki. So now I do distance Reiki, and as a Reiki client, you can be comfortably at home, resting at a very comfortable position, and then you can receive Reiki already. Okay, so that's for people who are so tired and so drained to even come onto Zoom to do a MAP session. Okay, that's my story. How I got into Reiki. And I do a lot of self Reiki too, because I experienced so much benefit. Well, the more obvious ones would be like I feel happier. Okay, so yeah, so I shared about Reiki already. Because I start to get questions lately, so people ask me, what's Reiki, what do you do, how is it done? So I thought I would cover that in today's live. Yeah. So who's still with me? Oh, Grace, I see Grace, you have come online. Hi, Grace. Grace hasn't tried my Reiki. Yeah, okay, I see Grace is online, but Grace is not commenting. Tingwen is online. So any questions? Because I think I have shared what I wanted to share. I don't have a secretary here with me, but let me see. So Jonathan is not helping me to type the comments. Jonathan is such a good friend. Okay, but anyway, let me repeat the main point. Okay, to me, okay, for healing to take place, we need to give whatever the living thing or non-living thing. Okay, non-living thing also needs healing. Okay, for healing to take place, we need to give. So I talk about person better. Okay, humans. For healing to take place in humans, we need to give the person, a safe environment. Okay, only when you feel safe, the healing starts. Otherwise, the body and the mind, body, and emotion is always on a defensive. Okay, always on defensive. Now, if you are always on defensive, how can you heal, right? How can you rest and heal? So for healing to take place, we need to create a very, very safe environment. Okay, what do I mean by safe? Like I feel MAP method is safe because it's very gentle, and also Reiki is very safe and very gentle. Okay, I'm not going into your I'm not going to do a surgery on you lah. Okay, yeah. Okay, so safe, and then also we need to nourish and nurture. Okay, that's where healing takes place lah. Okay, yeah. So that's my main point. Jonathan, you give me this kind of face and then you don't want to help me type. Okay, yeah. So any questions? If not, I don't think I want to talk to myself. So Grace is here if you want to comment. Grace, you want to share a story? Yeah, so I love to connect with people because every person has stories, right? So Jonathan has his cooking story, Yuki has her dance story, James has his soccer story, I have my drawing story and my Reiki story. Who else did I miss? Bien, if she's still here. Bien collects what's that? The figurine, Precious Moments figurine. Yeah. So everyone has I think hobbies, yeah, like what James said, it's a form of expression, and to me it forms our identity. Okay, so keep your hobbies alive. If you want to have a Reiki session, you can PM me. Okay, right. So what else is here? No more comments. Ting Wen is still watching. Ting Wen, you want to comment anything? You want to ask me anything? Yeah, so Ting Wen, who else is here? Today Edwin was very brought us a lot of good points. Yeah. Okay, so if no comments, or I'm going offline soon, I hope this session helped you. I hope this session, this live, okay, maybe for parents, if you have children who has hobbies, please help to keep their hobbies alive. Right, because the hobbies will be with them through life. Okay, if you just focus on academics, I think after graduation, I don't think we need to study for exam anymore. Okay, so yeah, I hope you have benefited from this session in terms of keeping a career, keeping your hobby alive, and how you can help you in your life. Okay, you can even impact the community, okay, with your hobby. Oh, so I'm using drawing to hopefully impact more people by creating smiles with my drawing. Okay, and also I've shared about health. Okay, the mindset about health and healing. Okay, so about how people often rely on medication and not realizing that the body needs space, safe space and time to heal. Okay, so all right. Oh, I've got a comment. See, so few of you comment that when one comment comes in, I'm so happy. Hi, Richard. Richard, where's your hope? Book of Hope. Where is it? You must have the text so that I can draw for you, right? Yeah, so I'm waiting for your book on hope. Yuki, thank you for sharing. Yes, love our hobbies, keep them alive. Yes, yes, yes. Keep your dance and your cooking hobbies. Hello, yes, hello, Richard. Yeah. Waiting for me? How come you are waiting for me? No, Richard, you have to do the text first. Okay, do the text. And then after that, you can compliment with the drawing. Okay? Yep. So, yeah, any questions about I don't know, Reiki or comment. Would you like to share? Richard, what's your hobby, Richard? When you're free, Richard. No, it's you start. Okay, you start by writing the book of hope. Then I will compliment with my drawing. Okay, Richard, do you want to share your hobby or not? Robotics. Is robotics your hobby? Maybe I leave like 5 minutes for y'all to comment on your hobbies then before I go offline. Ting Wen, you're still watching but you're not telling me your hobby. Okay, yes. Okay, so I look forward to your book of hope. Yeah. Okay, so if no one is commenting, I'm going offline soon. Maybe in 1 more minute. So I don't know how promptly the comments come in. Like whether there's lag or not. Like if you type a comment, do I like wait 1-2 seconds? Okay, I don't know really. Cycling! Oh, Tima, you like cycling? Okay, wow. So cycling is considered sports, right? Okay. Cycling. Do you do like night cycling? Do you cycle on the roads or do you cycle on the pedestrian pathway? Do you cycle around the island? Yeah. Actually, if you're in... Okay, so I've got a friend who's in like serious cycling, right? There's a lot of things you can learn from cycling also. Because I know that there are some... Okay, I forgot the terms. Okay, I forgot the terms. But it's when you cycle in a group, right? The group dynamics, how each person... So if the person is in front, if you do like those serious cycling, I know that the person in front actually has to pedal harder because the person in front breaks the wind, and you actually help the second cyclist cycle easier because you actually broke the wind already. So the resistance from the wind for the second cyclist is much lesser. Okay, so that's the little bit I know about cycling lah, Ting Wen. Yeah. Okay, so Jonathan is helping me by telling me that the comments will be a bit of lag. So, okay. Thank you. Actually, I'm driving now. Oh, Richard, you're driving and then you are here to listen. Thank you so much. I like collecting old notes and coins. Oh! Okay, very interesting. If people who collect old coins and notes, right, does it mean that the person is more sentimental? This one I leave it to Richard to answer. Mine is just for leisure. Oh, okay. For leisure, Ting Wen would be like enjoying nature, right? You enjoy the journey. You enjoy the sights, right? The sights. Is it? Really, meh? I don't know because okay, why do you think a person holds on to old things? Why do you value old things? Okay, unless you are thinking about value appreciation lah. Okay, so someone told me that if a person holds on to old things, this person generally is rather sentimental. I think I'm quite sentimental. There you have it. Yeah, I can be a personality scanner already. Can appreciate value. Okay, yeah. I mean, there's two things here lah. Some people want to see the increase in value, but some people really love old things, you know. So okay, so Richard's hobby is to so I've got I collected one more hobby already. So from Richard, his hobby is to collect old coins and notes. Okay, so next time you come on live, you share how collecting notes and coins has benefited you. Edwin, is Reiki similar to what we see in Chinese martial arts? The cheating, so cute. Okay, yeah, your question is so cute. Very good question. Okay, so this is what I asked my Reiki teacher also. Like, you know, when you see in the Qigong or the whatever drama, right? When they fight, and then this person is down, injured, then the 师傅 or the more skilled 武功 person will like use the palm and then put at the back, right? Is that what you are seeing, Edward? I'm not sure if you're watching the same drama, but the more skilled person will like put the hands behind the back and then pass the energy. Okay, so yes, it's about qi. Before I talk about the difference, all these are qi, okay, energy. Qi means Chinese word qi, energy. So in energy, we actually see it in other healing modalities also, like for example, 针灸, right? 针灸, acupuncture, right? So acupuncture is following the meridian system. So meridian is also like energy points. Okay, so chakra is energy points, meridian is energy points. And in fact, massage, right? Massage also actually focusing on acupuncture points also. So all these are, energy. And if you look into all over the world, right, there's so many like forms of energy interpretation. Okay, so now I talk a bit about the difference. What is the difference? So for Chinese martial arts, the qi come from the 师傅. Okay, the qi come from the person. Okay, so the person must be of like a higher skill level. So he must have like practiced the kung fu, practice the 武术, for martial arts for many years, and then he has mastered how to have the qi inside him. Okay, and when he uses that qi to heal someone else, he's actually using his own qi. Okay, his own qi, his own energy to help the person. But Reiki is a little bit different, because Reiki we are like the garden hose. So not really using our energy, but we are the hose to direct the water from the tap to the plants in the garden. Okay, so there's a little bit of difference there. Yeah, I'm not sure about qigong though. I know qigong also taps into energy, using the palm facing up to get the energy from the universe also. So if you are a qigong expert, please share. Okay, I'm not a qigong expert. Okay, yeah. 走火入魔 or not? No, Richard, we're not 走火入魔 one, okay? Because I'm just a garden host, right? So I'm like transporter. I'm being a practitioner. We are not the one. I'm not the doctor. So all the healing takes place in you, the client. So Richard hasn't tried Reiki. Richard, try lah, okay? So all the healing and the energy flow, okay, takes place in you. Not me. So I don't intervene with the energy flow. I'm not the one who directs where the energy goes. Your body, upon receiving the energy, will be intelligent enough to know where in your body needs the energy. Okay, so that is the difference. Okay. So Edwin is laughing at some of my jokes just now, maybe. 听问 Reiki is very amazing. Always feels great after attending Eunice Reiki sessions. Wow, thank you, 听问. Wow, amazing. So听问 had 3 sessions from me. So I let him share. I don't know. 听问 is a bit social media shy, huh? Yeah. Okay, I don't know whether I have the honor, but maybe one day you can be on live with me to share your experience. Okay. Thank you for your comment. I'm really very grateful. Richard Heng asks, does female have advantage over male in practicing Reiki? No, Richard. Why the gender differentiation? No, gender differentiation, Richard. Okay, so I think different people have different sensitivity to energy. Okay, just like gut feel, right? Have you heard of this saying that if you want to buy a property, okay, so Richard, you are into property, right? If you want to buy a property, right? Okay, for your own staying, I'm not talking about investing, for your own family. Have you heard this saying, okay, from the I don't know, the elderly? Bring a baby along for your house visit, for the visit to the new place. Okay, if the baby cries, you know that the the energy in the house is no good. Okay, if the baby is laughing and playing, then you know, oh, the energy in the house is good. So I heard this from some elderly. I forgot who told me this. Yeah. So why am I saying this? Because you see, when we come to Earth, I think the gut feel is very, very strong. But as we go through, okay, this is a bit judgmental, but if we go through school and we are told not to talk, okay lah, no lah. When we go through life and parents tell us this, tells us that, and make us mold us into a certain way of thinking, change our perspective to be narrower, and then we start to lose the gut feel in us. Okay, we start to lose the gut feel in us. So everybody has very strong gut feel at the start, but as we go through life, as we become very, very analytical, we forget about the gut feel. Okay, so to answer you, no gender differences in Reiki. Everybody can practice Reiki. Okay, just that some people might feel the energy more, some people might not feel it so much. Okay, yay, you're welcome, Erin. Okay, yeah, so this one was Tingwen saying Reiki is amazing. Okay, so Richard says just curious. Okay, I hope I have answered you. No gender differences. Okay, anybody can practice energy. Hi. So Lynn, right? Let me see. Live. Okay, I can't really see your profile. Living. Heard before, yeah, Richard heard before, right? The saying about bringing a baby to the new place to check out the energy. Richard more sensitive to female energy. Okay, I refrain from commenting. Okay, so cute, Erin and Richard. Okay, so no gender differences, Okay, any more questions? So interesting, your questions. Okay, I love to answer the questions because make me laugh also. I can't really see your comment on my Facebook though. Okay, so how? Any more questions? Yeah. Okay, if not, today I had quite a long session. Thank you for all your comments. Really love it. Okay, I really appreciate all the comments because so I can answer and then I got more things to say, So before I leave, please give me ideas on my next live. Okay, if you have any topic you want me to cover, if you're interested in any topics, or you want to discuss any topics, or you want to appear on my live, please comment. Also, hey, 心有灵犀 Richard. Okay, so Richard and I talking about the next live topic at the same time. So I haven't decided the date, but yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about for the next live yet. If you would like to come on to share about your hobbies, how they have benefited you, please come along. And if you have any questions about, I don't know, about map maybe, or Reiki, or signature, you want me to okay, so I do signature, right? So I don't know what about signature to share, or because I already shared about my drawing, I share about my Reiki. What else? Yeah, Richard, tell me what else to share. I don't have an idea now, so please help me if you want me to talk about what you're interested in. Okay. Alright, so I hope you have a super lunch. And happy Tuesday and lovely week ahead. So I look forward to the next live. I hope the next live will be as fun as this one. It's your comments that make it fun, okay? It's your comments that make it fun. It's not about me. Okay, so Parenting your style. Wow, Richard. Parenting my style. Good point, good point. But my style, very unconventional one, you know. People think that I'm not doing anything. Bye, I mean, bye. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much, Richard. I'll think about it, parenting your style. Okay. Thank you so much. It's your comments that make the life interesting. Thank you. I'm so grateful. And have a lovely week. Okay, till next live. Bye. That makes it interesting. Okay. Okay, good point. I will share. Okay, bye, Richard. Thank you.